intimate.
Yeah.
I would say something that should be in a part of a either intimate or like a. I don't want to say it like this, but I guess a quick thing relationship. Which
a
tend to
little
be
fling.
which tend to be what young people might mistake intimate relationships for.
Mm-hmm. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of On The Beat podcast. My name is Brandon and I'm here with the lovely Desiree as a co-host. And I feel like intimate relationships, that is something that most young people these days, especially us or around our age, wouldn't really understand, or they would think they understand. Because let's be real, intimate relationship, I could say this without sounding condescending. Intimate relationships, that is a very big part of somebody's life. That's a life-changing decision you're gonna make right there. Young people our age don't really understand the responsibility that comes with intimate relationships. Yeah, you could hug up, you could kiss, you could do whatever you want. I don't consider that intimate at all, but some people might.
Yeah.
That I know you're on the spectrum. I think it's intimate, but to me, intimate relationships is kind of like you're giving your whole self to somebody. We don't necessarily understand how to do it, or we never learned how to do it. So therefore, we wouldn't have the responsibility, or we'll have the we'll have the capacity to understand exactly what it entails.
That would seem, because you see young people they're trained to be independent. So
Very
you
true,
see,
very true.
to give all of oneself to either somebody or whatever, it takes a little while.
Very
and a
true.
lot of mistakes, I would think.
And I was talking with my friends and about this last night, and when I say my friends, I'm talking about the people I grew up with. In their minds, an intimate relationship or a relationship in itself is not necessarily them giving their entire self, but them just giving part of themselves. They ain't letting the whole scene happen.
Yeah.
They just allowing for some parts to occur, and then other parts will just stay hidden. Keep it to themselves. And I feel like that's the mentality more of us males. And well, what's it like for you females? Because I know with us is more just making my girlfriend happy. That is it. That's what we're gonna study.
Okay. Well, you might have more experience than me in this, so.
That's why you feel you feel girls running after me.
That doesn't mean squat. You will still have more. You will most likely still have more experience than me. But I guess if I put myself in that frame of mind, in a relationship or not, well, I can't do an intimate relationship. That's far beyond most likely my knowledge. Anywho. But considering relationships and the female mindset, as human beings, that the hidden things, like, okay, don't let him see this, don't let him know about this, because this might upset him, or this might not be something that he would like. It's maybe about appearance to a point, so you don't want them to see you as, well, you don't want them to see the bad parts of you, because you might think that he would stop loving you, or something would happen and it would change, and you don't want it to change. That might be
True.
the point of view.
And well, another big part of intimate relationships as well, we talked about it before in the starting of the podcast, basically. When it comes to the sexual aspect, I know I'm not really big on that, but what I was gonna say, I forget what I was gonna say. Anyways, I feel like most people these days, or most young people, especially us males again, I feel like we necessarily don't know how, or we wouldn't really want to engage in safe sex rather than just inside and outside. That is really actually what the male consensus is. And well, of course it will have other aspects to it, like well, she could just take a plan B or something like that. But things like that will happen in intimate relationships. I feel like, I don't feel like it's something bad. It's not something I should run from. But I mean,
It depends on I would say something that should be part of a either intimate or like I don't want to say it like this, but I guess a quick thing relationship. Which tends
a little fling.
Which tends to be what young people might mistake intimate relationships for. Maturity.
Yeah, use a big good day. I feel like I had to say it again.
No, because think about it. In an intimate relationship, it takes someone mature, takes someone to be the bigger person, to be like, okay, so is the case. I'm not perfect, and he know I'm not, well, from the female perspective, I guess. I'm not perfect, he not perfect, I'm not perfect. So here what? I will allow him to see the flaws and everything, and then he will judge based on whatever. Because you can have mature, younger people that may be able to sustain an intimate relationship, or at least sustain a relationship to a point, maybe until they get older. But you can have older people that are not mature and still doing fling.
True, very true. Because it's have a good few, and well, I wouldn't really call them groomers, but I know it have older people. I'm gonna say older people are talking about like 20s and thing, like mid 20s, 25 and thing, going after. I wouldn't really say going after. That's really a bad way to say it. But yes, yeah, always 25. Leave the little girl alone. Going after young girls about 18, 19, now trying and enter into life, like you say. And well, they wouldn't know it at the time, and meet some people who do it, and I know some friends who went with big men. But I think that will have an effect on intimate relationships as well, because I know there's a quote I use. I'm not calling your name. Please don't come from like. One of my friends, and they tell me the love you'll get from a big man is not like a love you'll get from somebody my age. Let me rephrase that. The love, air quotes. I use an air quotes to it. You'll get from a big man is not from what you'll get somebody my age, 18, 19. So you think that will have an effect on the intimate relationship in the future? Like, let me say, I wouldn't put you in that situation, huh?
No, you still have people who married, working good and all kind of thing, and they have real big age gaps too.
True, very true, very true. But I feel like those kind of people got together when both of them were how you would say, established in life. So
yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But goodness, it's not only from the male side, because you just have these girls falling in love with big men. It's like, true. Y'all don't understand these proportions seriously off.
I don't know if I would sound sexist when I say this, but in my humble opinion, I feel like I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Opinion. Establish it as your opinion.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
In my humble opinion, I feel like there's more the men who will go after the young girls on it. But it is have the real occasion where young girls will go after men, or older women will go after younger men. And I know
I rarely have older women going after younger men. That's more of a rare thing. But also, there may be things that may not be in your ear range, but are spoken quietly among females. Possibly.
And that's really, I'm afraid, no. Yeah, I'm afraid, no.
No. But is it a reality? Like, really, think about it. I show you, men don't hear half of the things women as we talking about.
No, it just go right over our head. I'd be dead serious.
Exactly.
It just go over our head. We just think of it in the literal sense. We don't dig for background at all. If you say do X when you're ready, actually, I mean do Y, well, we do X. I don't know. I wouldn't really think about it.
In maths, we telling you Y and you have the X in
Yeah. My brain don't have the capacity for that. I'm telling you from now.
But back on topic, really and truly, there are aspects that are supposed to be established in a relationship that young people may not get quite the hang of. I mean, all relationships are based on various things: loyalty, trust. That goes straight across the board for all relationships, friendships, romantic, however you want to swing it. But intimate relationships in particular have more than that, or times that. Because you have to build trust, you have to build loyalty, you have to build maturity in yourself and as a pair. So there are aspects that need to be done.
True. And those aspects, like I said before, are gained with time.
With time,
yeah,
and then
with time.
young people don't necessarily understand that. I mean, you would have the set that feel they're big enough, and they say this time it take too long, and by this time so and so and so's case and whatnot. And then you have, okay, fine, we are at this stage in life. You could wait. You might have that sort of mature pair as well. So it really swings everywhere when it comes to young people.
True. You'll get all ends of the spectrum with that one.
All ends of the spectrum.
Thank you for listening to On The Beat Podcast. Feel free to share, follow, and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, and Instagram. Stay blessed, everyone.